Hi everyone, I'm back with another guesstimate. So the guesstimate that we will be solving in this video is pretty popular and pretty common. Most of the consulting companies tend to ask such guesstimates. So what is the guesstimate that we'll be solving today, right? So that is how many Swiggy orders happen in a city on day-to-day basis. Okay, see why these guesstimates are popular? Because the consulting companies tend to ask such guesstimates to make the candidate comfortable, right? See, imagine that you sat for an interview and the interviewer has asked you, okay, now guesstimate the number of Swiggy orders that are happening in your campus per day, right? So when you hear such question, you will not panic because that area is something that is part of your life and you are doing it on day-to-day basis. So now you know how to think about it, how to come with the approaches, what to do, the approach and etc. So the consulting companies tend to pick such popular guesstimates to see how comfortable the candidate is, or if they want to make the candidate comfortable, just go with the usual guesstimate round and not panic the candidate. So most of the consulting companies tend to ask these kind of guesstimates. These are pretty popular. So pay attention and let's just go ahead and solve this guesstimate. Okay. As you see on the screen, we are now solving this guesstimate using our usual 4-step approach. So what are the 4 steps, right? So if you watch my previous videos, you already know. If you have not watched and if you're not sure what are this 4-step approach, just go ahead and watch those previous videos and come back and watch this. Okay, so now let's just go ahead. Yeah, step 1 is objective. So what is the objective here? We just have to calculate how many Swiggy orders are happening in a city on a day basis. But here the interviewer has not mentioned what is the city, right? That means it is your choice to pick the city, and to the city for which you're comfortable with all the numbers, pick that city. Maybe if you're comfortable with, yeah, I know the population size of Hyderabad, I know the segmentation, this and that, go pick that city. Okay, so here for this guesstimate, I'm picking Delhi as the city. Okay, now let's go with the second step. What is the second step? That is logical assumptions. So for this video, I have made somewhere around 4 logical assumptions. Those are, I'm considering Delhi as the city. I'm assuming that Swiggy delivers 24/7 and it is a usual day and not a festival day, because festivals tend to disrupt the online food delivering apps. So it disrupts the number of orders. So I don't want that. So I'm just assuming that it's a usual day. And my 4th assumption is, I'm assuming that people of age only greater 15 can use mobiles. Nowadays, everybody can have mobiles and there is no bifurcation. So for the simplicity, I'm just going ahead with the assumption. So I have made 4 logical assumptions. Now, step 3 is approach. The approach that I'm following here is demand sort of top to bottom approach. So we can solve this guesstimate using supply side as well. And if you want to know the approach, just comment it down supply side and I'll give you the steps to how to approach the same guesstimate in supply side approach. Okay. Now, step 4 is calculation. So now the approach is demand side, right? And obviously the calculation will have to include population. So if you see, the formula that I have written is demand is equals to population multiplied by smartphone penetration multiplied by internet penetration multiplied by market share of Swiggy multiplied by frequency of orders. That means I'm saying in the population, whoever has smartphones and the smartphones have internet connectivity, they tend to order online. So of them, how many are using Swiggy and how many times they're ordering per day gives me demand, right? So I think now we are through step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and now it is pretty easy to go ahead and do the calculations that I'll be showing in the next slide. Okay, so as we have already discussed that demand is population, smartphone penetration multiplied by internet penetration multiplied by market share and frequency. So let's start with the population. So population of Delhi is 35 million. Now, in the population, how many have smartphones and how many don't? Usually 80% is our smartphone penetration. So I'm taking 80%. And with the smartphone, the internet penetration currently is at 50%. So I'm saying 50% have smartphones. So this is how I have segmented down the population. Now, if you can see on the screen, the market share of Swiggy. So I think there are two giant players, right? That is Swiggy and Zomato. So I'm just saying Swiggy has 40% market share, Zomato has 45% market share, and the rest of the other online food delivering apps have 10% of the market share. So Swiggy holds 45% of the market share. Now, as per the formula, if you think that okay, I have 35 million population multiplied by smartphone penetration 80% multiplied by internet penetration 50% multiplied by market share of Swiggy, that is 45% multiplied by frequency of orders, let's just say 1 or 2, and I get the number, and that is the total demand. If you're thinking like that, then you're absolutely wrong, because everybody who has smartphone and online connectivity does not want to order online, right? This is a behavioral trait that we have to think about. So I think when you solve so many guesstimates, then you will think through all the directions and you will have this thought in your mind, yeah, now it's not done. Usually if I am the person, will I order online or not? It depends on the mindset. So you'll have to segment again on the basis of behavioral trait, basis, age. So that we'll be doing in the next slide. Okay, now as I showed the segmentation on the screen, the population with smartphone and internet is at 14 million. Now, the young people, that is aging between 15 and 24, are at 20%. So 20% of 14 million is 3 million, and I'm considering that young people are more tech savvy. So 40% of them tend to order online. So 40% of 3 million is giving us 12 lakhs. And let's just say the frequency of orders is at 1.5 meal per day. So 12 multiplied by 1.5 gives us 18 lakh orders coming only from the young people. Now we need to do same for adults. So adults, that is 25 to 34 age, are at 20%. So 20% of 14 million is 3 million, and let's just say adults have more busy life and more money. So I'm just saying that 60% tend to order online. So 60% of 3 million is equals to 18 lakhs, and the frequency for them is 2 meals per day. So 18 multiplied by 2 is equals to 36 lakhs orders are coming from adults. Now for the older adults, that is aging from 35 to 44, are at 20%. So 20% of 14 million is 3 million. And I'm just saying, even though they have money, they're not that tech savvy. So I'm considering 30% order online. So 30% of 3 million is 9 lakhs, and their frequency is 1 meal per day. So 9 into 1, that is 9 lakhs orders coming only from the older adults. And older people, let's just say from 45 to 54 at 20%. So 20% of 14 million is 3 million. And let's just say they're not that tech savvy, so only 10% order online. So 10% multiplied by 3 million is giving at 3 lakhs. And the frequency is coming at 1 meal per day. So that is giving us 3 lakh orders coming only from the older population. So if you see, I have missed 20% of the population. So that is old people, I think, who does not want to order online because they have health issues, this and that. So I'm ignoring that segmentation altogether. So now we have the total number of online food orders in Delhi per day. That is 18 lakhs plus 36 lakhs plus 9 lakhs plus 3 lakhs. So the total orders are coming at 66 lakh orders per day. But not this entire orders coming from Swiggy. Obviously, Swiggy has 45% market share. So 45% of the 66 lakhs is 30 lakh orders. Approximately, that means 3 million Swiggy orders per day in Delhi. So I've googled the number is giving at somewhere around 2 to 2.5 million orders in a day in Delhi. So our number is almost matching with the actual number, means we did a pretty good job. So this is how you can solve these popular guesstimates when they're asked. Use either demand or the supply side, use either top down or bottom up, and do the 4-step approach that I have talked about, and you will be able to solve any guesstimate. Okay, so now let's just summarize what we have discussed so far. So we want to calculate number of Swiggy orders that are happening in a city per day. So I've made somewhere around four assumptions, and I've come up with the demand curve, the top-down approach, and we have come up with a logical formula, that is population multiplied by who has smartphones, multiplied by who has internet penetration, multiplied by market share of Swiggy, multiplied by frequency of orders, and we have segmented it accordingly. And also we have considered that behavioral trait as per age. The tech savviness tend to be the majority of the factor in deciding if the population go for ordering online or not. We did that and we've came with the number that is 30 lakhs, that is 3 million orders, which is a pretty decent number. So we did it. We solved this guesstimate successfully. So if you're watching my channel for the first time, I'm Shivani. I graduated from IIM Lucknow in 2025. So in this channel, I try to teach MBA concepts. So if you have or if you want to have clarity on any of the MBA concepts, just comment it down the concept name and I'll try to make another video for you. And if you like the content, just give it a thumbs up. Go subscribe and share it with your fellow mates who would really need this information. And until next time, bye-bye.